check. Okay, bring yourself down onto your block, just to slightly raise the hips a little bit higher than the knees. For this one, we want nice upright spines, and just bring the hands to the thighs as we come into a practice of balancing the throat chakra, the Vishuddha chakra, and the color is blue for the Vishuddha chakra, and it is a place of communication, self-expression and word, and we want to cleanse that because often we restrict ourselves from our truths, and so this has a detrimental effect on our throat chakra. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to continue on some mindful movement of the neck, because once again we overuse our neck, especially when we're holding it in positions where we're looking at screens all the while, and we create a lot of neck issues. So we need to balance that too. So we're going to take a deep breath in and out, and in and out. Just bring it to natural, normal breath. Allow your arms to rest loosely. And we're going to practice the Ujjayi breath. It's one of my favourite breaths. It's like a kind of, what they say, a Darth Vader breath. So it's resting the tongue on the roof of the mouth. So on the out breath, it's almost like a mild snoring sound as you breathe out. So we're going to come into that, and then I'm going to take you into box breath with it. So breathing in, breathe out, tongue root, press the roof back. Breathe in. Keep that going nice and slow. And then we're going to go into that box breath. So I want you to breathe into the count of 4. Ujjayi breath. Pause for the count of 4. Breathe out. And pause again. So continue to do that. Let's do 4 rounds of that without me counting it through. Use your own mind to count that through. Breathing in, pause for 4, out for 4, pause for 4, in for 4, repeat. So breathing in. Rest there. And the seed mantra for the throat chakra is hum, H-U-M. So we're going to chant that 3 times. But I want you to bring the knuckles of the hand together and raise the thumbs. And then you're just going to point this at the center of the throat. As we breathe in, keep the elbows high. We're going to breathe in, and then on the out breath, we're going to chant hum. And we're going to do that 3 times on the in breath and out. 2 more breath. So from there, hands come down to the thighs. We're going to begin this movement of the spine and of the neck. So we're going to lean back in this seated cat, tuck the chin into the chest. We exhale and rise as we curl through the spine and look upwards. Float down. Can you feel any weakness in the neck? I want you to really put your mind into how your neck feels with this one. Curl up, draw shoulders back. Stretch the neck and actually let that head fall back a little bit to rest on the shoulders if you can. And if you know that you have clear doctor's orders to do that. Go all the way down. It's quite intense on that neck, which really shows how weak we are, because we, compared to looking down, how much we look up anymore. So curl down, just observe and be mindful, move mindfully as you do that. It feels so good, doesn't it though? So let's do one more. Let's rise slowly, leading with the chest, looking upwards. That's excellent, curling down. I'm going to then ask you to release yourself from your block, bring the legs out in front. If it's too much on the block or legs in front without wall support, then slide back to the wall. I want to sit up so tall here. We're going to do similar again. We're going to curl up through the arms, take a look at the palms, take a look up, see how it feels on the neck, and then bring those arms behind, tucking chin in the chest, and lean back. Lean back into the hands, take the weight there, and then rest the neck on the shoulders. Take a couple of breaths on that Ujjayi breath that we just did to start. And tuck in. Feels so nice. Inhale, rise, lift up. Exhale, bring it down behind, fingertips face forwards. Chin in the chest, just feel that little bit of a stretch as you lean back with it. And then rise with the chest and then open the throat to look up, resting the head on the shoulders. Keep pushing the hips slightly forward so you're having a beautiful stretch in the lower back too. Slowly, mindfully, going as far as you feel comfortable. It's mindful movement. Lift up, sit up, let's go one more. Open the chest, open, rise, look up, look back. Put the weight in the hands, steadily push forward with the hips, opening that back. And then bring it down, slowly bring it down. We're going to come in all fours in cat and cow pose. So I'm going to face you this way. We're going to do pretty much similar again. So knees underneath hips. We're going to curl up through the spine, just drop in the head, let it hang down nicely. Breathe in, curl up the other way, open, and arch in the back slightly upwards so you get that beautiful spinal stretch all the way into the neck. Curl back, exhale, continue with the Ujjayi throat breath. One more back to center. When we're here, I want you to turn and look over your right shoulder. Look and see if you can see the heels without turning any of the torso. And you're going to turn the head all the way upwards and turn to look over the left shoulder. Keeping the weight in the hands, we want to build a little bit of strength up in the chest here. And turn and look the other way, right the way back. Now, That neck's a little bit warmer. And observe your range of movement. Can you move more on one side than the other? Turn, look behind. And then bring it back to center. Good. From here, we're going to just lean back, take the pressure out a little bit. And I want, if you can, resting your forehead on the floor. If you can't and you have a block or that rolled up towel, then rest the head, forehead on the block. In fact, what I'd like to do is to rest your chin so you're slightly stretching from that neck. Just rest there and breathe. Hold your elbows, your forearms are down on the ground if you can get that there. It can also look like this. So I'm leaning back, but you can also look like that. With the forehead on, but stretch. Keep pulling back. Excellent. From there, just going to remove the block. I want you to come all the way down to the floor in Cobra. So you're looking upwards and gently strengthening the back. And let's open the throat again. And breathe in that Ujjayi breath. That's it. Look all the way up. Breathe and then look over your right shoulder. Again, without turning anything. Just see if you've got a little bit more range of movement now. Let's go back. Bring the head upwards, like in a semicircle. And round to the other side. And look behind. And then bring it back. And then we're going to come up again, walk back on the hands, turn the toes under, let's head for a down dog, look towards navel. Now just let the head hang the other way there now. You could drop the heels a little bit more if you want to. If you really are tight in the back of the leg, bend through that there, just hold it there. Let your head go a little bit floppy. Just for this one time, straightening down. And then if you can, walking the feet towards the hands or stepping through, you're going to curl. Let's hang first. I just want you to imagine there's like a weight on the crown of the head, just gently extending that head down to the floor. You're not holding it with any resistance. You're just letting it relax there. Now when you're there, just slowly rotate the head side to side as if it's just hanging on a thread. You just want to get a nice relaxed twist there in the head, in the neck. It's a lovely, lovely feeling. Do it really mindfully. Everything's mindful movement today. See how that feels. Really see. Let's from there bend the knees so you curl through the spine, peeling imaginary back and wall connection up through the back. We're going to wait until our neck comes up, we're rolling shoulders back. And then slowly allowing the head to come up. As we look up, draw shoulders down, as we did with our shoulder work yesterday a little bit, but we didn't rest the head back. Let's rest the head back. Breathe, hold there. Ground yourself from the floor. And just let that head sit back on the shoulders. And then slowly curling through. That's good. Dropping the chin into the chest the other way. Turning to the centre, let's turn to look over the right shoulder very slowly without any movement of any other area of the body. Looking over the other side to the left. Relax the shoulders. Can you feel them rising? Trying to work for the neck. We want that neck to be nice and flexible on its own without that shoulder doing any work. On an inhale, rise. We're going back down to the floor as we reach all the way down. Good, and again, bend the knees. We're curling up all the way till the head comes up and opens back and down. From here, we're going to step back. I want you to step back with your left foot. Hold there, open the chest and reach. Lifting the throat, the neck upwards. Breathe. Again, in that ujjayi breath, that throat guttural breath. Opening the chest so that we can really allow that breath to flow, not closing the lungs in at all, opening. And from there, curl forwards, stepping forwards. Let's switch to the other side. I'm going to pivot and turn. So I'm now on the other leg. Again, roll shoulders back, open the chest, go a little bit deeper. Take the eyes skyward, the drishti upwards, and allow that head not to fall back this time, but just to stretch through the throat. With that ujjayi breath, feel the chest rise. You've got space all the way through the ribs. And then bring it back to the center. Heel toe, hang forward, fold. Allowing the head to just relax there. Or maybe side sway, side to side. Let out a sigh. Release any stress that you're holding on to in the shoulders, the neck. Let them go. So we're bringing ourselves back down, and I'm going to take you into what we call camel pose, but kneeling camel pose. So we've got the option, bring the right hand and the left hand into the small of the back, open, draw open the shoulders and the chest, just as we were. Now this time we do rest the shoulders, the head on the shoulders, as we gently stretch through, breathe. Nice long breath. And then slowly bringing it back. Dropping the chin into the chest just to release it the other way. Counterpose it the other way. And we're turning round to come facing the front. Crossing the legs over. Let's just hold there, roll shoulders back. Let's release from the neck, the shoulders. Good, and then we're just going to bring our thumbs to the outside of our jaw. So just where that jawbone connects. If you open and close the mouth, you can feel it's where the area cracks. As you open it, maybe if you've got a tight jaw, it cracks a little bit. So from here, where the jaw meets, you're just going to go a nice slow jaw massage. Very slow with the thumbs. Very soft. And then back the other way. And then bring yourself down back into that just hands on the thighs position, and breathe. Again, we're going to finish off with that guttural sound, breathing in for 4, holding for 4, out for 4, and pause for 4 again. So let's just finish with 3 rounds of that. Pause at the top. Breathe out for 4 counts. Pause at the bottom for 4 counts. Breathe in 4 counts. Pause. Breathe out 4 counts. Pause. Breathe in 4 counts. Pause. Breathe out. And bringing your hands to your center of the heart center. Namaste. Thank you for joining me in the cleansing of the throat chakra and mindful neck movement. I hope you enjoyed that, and you can return and revisit it any time that you feel you need to get a little bit more neck movement there. Namaste.